पहला खेला ना मैं, उसके बाद एक जो हमने डाला ही हुआ था। नहीं, यासिर प्लेइंग एड में नहीं डाला था, और टीम में इधर रखा हुआ था, यासिर को डाला हुआ था, ये मत बोल, मेरे को नहीं डाला किसी ने। नहीं डाला, वो हटा दिया था ना, अब मैच में था, ये बोल यासिर को डाला हुआ था, ये गलत हो जाता था।
नहीं, तुमको पहले हटा दिया था, फिर बाद में डाल दिया था। हाँ, और अच्छा वो
यासिर को डाला हुआ था, ये गलत हो जाता मेरे को। सांचा आएगा, बिरयानी के लिए पहुंच जाएगा।
बॉलर का नाम क्या है?
हुडी 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 बॉलिंग, हुडी शॉट, नहीं करते, आप नहीं करते।
उर्दू कमेंट्री करेगा।
हाँ, कमेंट्री करेगा, किधर है? स्पीकर दे रहा हूँ। हाँ? शेन भाई आगे से हट जाओ। छोड़, किसी को गलत बात निकल जाएगी मुंह से, फिर अच्छा नहीं। मैं कुछ गलत बोल दूँगा किसी के बारे में, मामा मामा बोल दिया तो फिर मुझे
वो भी आ रहा है,
वो भी आ रहा है। कमोन सचिन,
करना पड़ेगा।
तुम ही करो। खेल रहे हो, एंट्री करनी है, मैं कर लेता हूँ, मेरे को करना ही पड़ेगा, तक नहीं जाते खेल लो यार, उधर गैप भी है सामने, मेरे को उधर पीछे जाना पड़ेगा। हाँ इधर आ गया, इसलिए कौन सा कितना गेम है, लीग कौन सा गेम है, मैच नंबर कितना है ये?
29. चलो
Good evening, guys. Match number 28, World Cup indoor Danube. KG Lions, New Zealand versus incredible South Africa. After 3 overs, score is 17. Sachin and Setu is batting. White ball. Afsan is a bowler. Sefi is a back stumper. Aboud, Zaidi, Khalid Mama, again white. Good going now. New Zealand, KG Lions. Mr. Hussein Sanchez is there as a mentor, as a coach. KG Line. Good down up. अच्छा डाउन अप सचिन की तरफ से. नो बॉल आल्सो. बहुत अच्छा शॉट सेतु की तरफ से 5 रन के लिए. अफसान अभी तक 13 रन दे चुके हैं ऑलरेडी. अभी 2 बॉल और बाकी है. तीसरे ओवर का खेल जारी है और 30 रन पे है न्यूजीलैंड. ज़ोर से मारना चाहते थे, सचिन बीट हुए. बहुत अच्छा शॉट, एक और अच्छा शॉट 5 रन के लिए सचिन की तरफ से. 4 रन. सही आ रहा. केजी लाइन न्यूजीलैंड 3 ओवर के बाद 35 पे. बहुत अच्छा स्टार्ट सचिन और सेतु की तरफ से. सचिन तलवार अभी 24 पे बैटिंग कर रहे हैं और सेतु 11 रन. प्लेइंग एट में मोहम्मद मसूद, सचिन तलवार, सेतुराज, सोमेल, यासिर, जॉन थॉमस, नितिन एंड दीपू. ये गलत लिखा है, ये गलत लिखा है, ये गलत है. शेन खेल रहा है, शेन खेल रहा है. इन लोगों ने दीपू की लिखा है. वो लगता है वो मार्किंग करने में नेगेटिव हो. 1 मिनट रुक जाओ, 1 मिनट रुक जाओ, मैं कंफर्म करता हूँ. शेन भाई आप खेल रहे हो ना? आप खेल रहे हो ना? नितिन नहीं है ना? नितिन नहीं है ना? और नितिन अपना वो नितिन क्या नाम है इसका? नाथन. वो नहीं है ना? शेन खेल रहा है ना? वो गलत मार्किंग किया है. नहीं आज का ही है ना? वो देखा ना, भी प्रॉब्लम हो जाता है. कौन सा लिंक में? मेहरान नेक्स्ट ओवर लेके आए हैं, 4th ओवर. और ये लास्ट बॉल पे रन आउट हुए सचिन तलवार, सॉरी सेतुराज. स्ट्राइक पे सेतुराज. मेहरान का एक और अच्छा वो शॉट, अच्छा डाउन अप, 1 रन के लिए. बहुत ही यंग एज में बहुत अच्छा नाम बना लिया है मेहरान ने इंडोर क्रिकेट में. उभरते हुए प्लेयर, उभरते हुए स्टार. पाकिस्तान रहीम यार खान से ताल्लुक़ है इस छोटे से यंग मैन फास्ट बॉलर का. बोल्ड कर दिया है सचिन तलवार को, इनसाइड एज और सीधा स्टंप पे टकरा गई बॉल. एक अच्छे स्टार्ट के बाद थोड़ा समस्या में न्यूजीलैंड। एक अच्छा बॉल था, इनसाइड एज लगा, सम पे जा टकराई बॉल। एक और विकेट। अच्छी बॉलिंग करते हुए मेहरान, अच्छी पेस से बॉल करते हैं। मेहरान एक दफ़ा फिर, ओ अच्छे पेस के साथ फिर से बीट किया मेहरान ने सचिन को। न्यूजीलैंड के जिलाइंस 26 रन पे, 2 बॉल और बाकी। फर्स्ट पेयर। नेक्स्ट पेयर सोमिल एंड जॉन। एक दफ़ा और बॉल कर दिया है सचिन तलवार को। बहुत ही अच्छा बॉल, थोड़ा अंदर आया बॉल और कंप्लीटली बीट कर गए सचिन तलवार, और गेंद अगेंस्ट स्टंप को चीरती हुई निकल गई। एक अच्छे स्टार्ट के बाद बैक टू बैक 3 विकेट इस ओवर में। क्या कमाल की बॉलिंग की है मेहरान ने। आज सीजन में गिरा, मेरे अभी तक वो पेन हो रहा है मैच के बाद। पकड़ा हुआ ऊपर से माइक। एक और अच्छा बॉल पेस के साथ फिर से बीट हुए। बहुत ही अच्छा ओवर मेहरान की तरफ से। 3 विकेट -14। एक अच्छे स्टार्ट को 21 रन। न्यूजीलैंड सोमिल गए अभी बैटिंग करने के लिए, साथ में जॉन, सचिन तलवार। बैक टू बैक 3 विकेट। नेक्स्ट प्लेयर सोमिल एंड जॉन। बॉलिंग करने के लिए आए हैं आबूद। थोड़ी टीम मीटिंग खालिद मामा, सैफी और आबूद के दरमियान। एक और उभरते हुए पाकिस्तानी प्लेयर, बहुत ही अच्छे बैट्समैन, अच्छे फील्डर, अच्छे बॉलर, आबूद। अगर हमारे राइट हैंड साइड पे आप देखें तो नीदरलैंड और बांग्लादेश। नीदरलैंड फर्स्ट पेयर के बाद 19 रन पे। अगर हमारे लेफ़्ट साइड पे देखें तो अफ़गानिस्तान और श्रीलंका का मैच जारी है, जिसमें अफ़गानिस्तान फर्स्ट पेयर में 10 रन पे है, और लास्ट में इंडिया और इंग्लैंड। इंडिया का बैटिंग जारी है, जिसमें 8 रन पे फर्स्ट पेयर बैटिंग कर रहा है। तो इधर मैच की लाइव जो आप देख रहे हैं, इसमें एक पेयर के बाद 23 रन सेकंड पेयर। अच्छा शॉट, रन आउट, लेकिन अच्छे से कंप्लीट किया जॉन ने। आने वाले तमाम मौजूद मेहमान निगरानी को डैन्यूब इंडोर क्रिकेट में खुशामदीद कहते हैं। एक अच्छा डॉन सोमल की जानिब से 2 रन के लिए। मिस्टर क्यूजेदारी चेयर अप करते हुए अपनी टीम को। अगर न्यूजीलैंड में आपको स्पीड गन मोहम्मद मसूद अभी थोड़ी देर में एक्शन में नज़र आएंगे। एक और अच्छा शॉट, रन आउट, लेकिन मिस किया। कॉलिंग में थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है जॉन और सोमिल में, थोड़ा मिस कर रहे एक दूसरे को। इस कम्युनिकेशन की वजह से थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम चल रहा है, लेकिन अच्छे से कवर किया सोमिल ने। अब वो एक दफ़ा फिर एक अच्छा आउट स्विंग, बीट हुए जॉन। सेकंड पेयर, फर्स्ट ओवर कंप्लीट। नेक्स्ट बॉल इज थर्ड बॉल। सेकंड पेयर में पहले ओवर के बाद 5 रन पे टीम। नए बॉलर हैं मोहम्मद जैदी, पाकिस्तान से ताल्लुक, पाकिस्तान कराची से।
मिस्टर यासिर, आपसे एक सवाल है। फर्स्ट स्किन के लास्ट ओवर वाज डन बाय मेहरान। बड़ी ज़बरदस्त बॉलिंग डाली है उन्हें। आप बताएंगे क्या टाइप की प्रैक्टिस चाहिए होती है ऐसी बॉलिंग डालने के लिए? 2 बोल्ड लिए उसने, और सचिन तलवार जैसे बैट्समैन को आउट किया, क्या कहेंगे आप?
अली भाई, अगर आप देखा जाए तो पाकिस्तान में बहुत से फास्ट बॉलर प्रोड्यूस किए हैं अभी तक। आप देखेंगे कि पाकिस्तान में टेप बॉल क्रिकेट जो है वो बहुत ज़्यादा फेमस है, उस वजह से ज़्यादातर जो है पाकिस्तान में फास्ट बॉलर प्रोड्यूस होते हैं। मेहरान बहुत यंग है, लेकिन जो उसके आम में पेस है आप देखेंगे नेचुरल, हालांकि अगर आप उसकी स्ट्रेंथ देखें वो इतनी नहीं है, लेकिन पेस जो है वो आपको नज़र आएगी। ये एक कुदरती टैलेंट है जो आप देखें, बॉल को हवा में थोड़ा स्विंग भी करते, लेकिन पेस की वजह से सचिन आई थिंक बीट हो गए दोनों दफ़ा। एक और रन आउट। कॉल में थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है सोमल और जॉन में। लेकिन दूसरे ओवर, 6 ओवर और 3 बॉल के बाद स्कोर है 22 रन सेकंड पेयर में। एक अच्छे स्टार्ट के बाद थोड़ा लैग की है न्यूजीलैंड की टीम। एक मेहरान का ओवर ने पूरा गेम चेंज कर दिया है। 3 विकेट गए मेहरान के ओवर में, -14 रन। अगर वो 3 विकेट नहीं गए होते तो आई थिंक पहला पेयर जो 40 पे फिनिश करता, लेकिन फिर भी एक अच्छा कमबैक 21 रन पे। अच्छा शॉट, रन आउट, सीधा हाथ में दे के भागने की कोशिश। सचिन तलवार थोड़ा गुस्से में है बाहर से, क्योंकि बहुत सारे प्रॉब्लम चल रहा है जॉन और सेतु के बीच में। रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट अच्छा नहीं हो रहा है आज। एक अच्छा डॉन आउट जॉन की तरफ से। 21 रन पे ये पैर को पकड़ के रखा है साउथ अफ्रीकन बॉलर्स ने, स्पेशली जैदी आबोद फील्डिंग में भी बहुत जान डाल रहे हैं। और बैटिंग में जॉन थॉमस और सेतु जो है आई थिंक कॉलिंग में थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम। रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट अच्छा नहीं हो रहा है। इसके बाद आने वाले पेयर में शेन और दीपू, लास्ट पेयर में स्पीड गन मोहम्मद मसूद और यासिर आपको एक्शन में नज़र आएंगे।
यासिर भाई, इनक्रेडिबल्स में मोस्टली सारे पेस बॉलर्स हैं, क्या इस पेस की ओनली ऑप्शन? आपको लगता है स्पिन का कोई चांस है फॉर द बैट्समैन टू प्ले?
नहीं, अगर आप देखें तो इसमें थोड़ा स्पिन है। मोहम्मद सैफ़ी आपको नज़र आए, सैफ़ी भाई आपको नज़र आएंगे स्पिन में। और अगर आप देखें एक पॉइंट पे लड़का खड़ा है, मेरे को उसका नाम शायद मनीष, क्या नाम है उसका, वो भी थोड़ा स्पिन मीडियम फास्ट बॉलर है। तो बाकी आई थिंक अबूद, मेहरान, जैदी, खालिद, फिर अफसान, पूरी पेस बॉलिंग अटैक खिलाया है आज इनक्रेडिबल ने। हालांकि इनके पास मज़र स्पिनर ऑप्शन भी है, लेकिन फिर भी इन लोगों ने आज पूरा फास्ट बॉलिंग को तरजीह दी है। जैसा कि आप देखेंगे कि आपको न्यूजीलैंड में भी फास्ट बॉलर बहुत से नज़र आएंगे। मोहम्मद मसूद, सेतु, यासिर, सोमेल, जॉन थॉमस, सचिन। आई थिंक अगर आप देखें मेरे हिसाब से न्यूजीलैंड की बॉलिंग को अगर आप देखें साउथ अफ्रीकन बॉलिंग से तो काफ़ी बेटर है। अगर यहाँ पे अगर न्यूजीलैंड 60 से 65 रन बोर्ड पे लगा देती है तो मेरे को लगता है कि मैच अच्छा हो जाएगा। आपको क्या लग रहा है?
बड़ी अच्छी बॉलिंग चल रही है अभी फ़िलहाल, एंड फील्डिंग भी काफ़ी रिस्ट्रिक्टेड है। दे आर कीपिंग द बॉल टू देमसेल्व्स, फील्डर्स जान डाल रहे हैं। आपको क्या लगता है सैफी भाई को कब इंट्रोड्यूस करना चाहिए टू
मेरे को लगता है दीपू और शेन के टाइम पे सैफी भाई को जो है वो लोग सैफी भाई के दोनों ओवर निकालने की कोशिश करेंगे, क्योंकि लास्ट पेयर में अगर आप देखें तो मसूद थोड़ा तेज़ी से रन बना सकते हैं अगर सैफी अगर मसूद को बॉलिंग करता है, लेकिन सैफी बहुत लाइन अच्छे से लाइन पकड़ के बॉलिंग करते हैं तो इतना इजी नहीं होगा, लेकिन फिर भी मेरे को लग रहा है कि दीपू और शेन के टाइम पे सैफी भाई से 2 ओवर करवा सकते हैं। और मेरे को लग रहा है कि कप्तान ने इतना वेट नहीं किया है और सैफी भाई आगे जॉन और थॉमस के टाइम पे, जॉन थॉमस और सोमिल के टाइम पे, क्योंकि ये सेकंड पेयर अभी तक स्ट्रगल कर रहा है तो और रीबॉल ओवर लेके आए हैं। कप्तान को इतना भरोसा है सैफी भाई पे कि रीबॉल ओवर उन लोगों को दे दिया गया है, तो देखते हैं कितने रन कर पाएगी। मेरे को लगता है कि न्यूजीलैंड को यहाँ पे एडवांटेज है को मिनिमम एटलीस्ट 8 से 10 रन तो इस ओवर में बना ले तो एक अच्छा टोटल बन सकता है। इस ओवर को अगर यूटिलाइज नहीं करेंगे न्यूजीलैंड बैट्समैन तो प्रॉब्लम हो सकती है बाद में, क्योंकि एक ही स्पिन ऑप्शन है साउथ अफ्रीका के पास, वो है सैफी भाई। एक अच्छा शॉट आज 3 रन के लिए बहुत अच्छे से खेला है सोमिल ने। 2 बॉल में 5 रन, जैसे मैंने आपको बोला था कि 10 रन मिनिमम जो है वो सैफी भाई के ओवर में आने ही चाहिए। अभी तक 2 बॉल में 5 रन आगे है, देखते हैं नेक्स्ट 4 बॉल में अगर सैफी भाई एक भी विकेट यहाँ पे निकाल देते हैं तो ये बहुत अच्छा हो जाएगा। एक अच्छा शॉट जॉन से 2 रन के लिए, तो 3 बॉल में कुल मिला के 7 रन सैफी भाई ने दे दिए अभी तक। 34 पे न्यूजीलैंड 7, और ये एक और वाइड बॉल। यही तो मैं आपको बोल रहा था कि ये जो री बॉल ओवर है ये बहुत बड़ा प्रॉब्लम है। जो कैप्टन ने इतना एतमाद शो किया था सैफी भाई पे, वो थोड़ा, एक और अच्छा बॉल यहाँ पे बीट हो गए सोमिल, हालांकि इजी बॉल था, कट खेलने चले गए। नौ रन अभी तक 4 बॉल में। एक अच्छा शॉट, यहाँ पे 1 रन आराम से मिल जाएगा। सो अभी लास्ट बॉल अगर अच्छे से जॉन अगर खेल देता है तो मेरे को लगता है कि न्यूजीलैंड ने अच्छा कमबैक कर लिया। आप इस बारे में क्या कहते हैं अली भाई?
हाँ, काफ़ी अच्छा कमबैक हो गया है यासिर भाई, एंड जॉन और सोमिल ने अच्छी तरह ये आखिरी का ओवर निकाल दिया है, एंड और आउट। दैट्स इट, कैप्टन टेक्स अ विकेट। यासिर भाई, नेवर अंडर एस्टिमेट मिस्टर सैफी। आखिरी जाते जाते 1 विकेट ले गए, ब्रॉट डाउन द टोटल ऑफ द स्किन टू 11, एवरेज कर दिया।
ये लास्ट बॉल जो है वो सीधा जॉन ने हाथ में मारा है और मेरे को समझ में नहीं आ रही कि सोमिल कहाँ देख रहे थे। ये छोटी छोटी गलतियाँ आप इंडोर क्रिकेट में नहीं कर सकते। ये 5 रन आपको लास्ट में बहुत तकलीफ दे साबित होंगे। बजाय इसके कि आप लास्ट बॉल को 2 रन में कन्वर्ट करते, आपने -5 में कन्वर्ट कर दिया है, तो ये बहुत बड़ा प्रॉब्लम होने वाला है लास्ट में जाके। और मेरे को लगता है ये वीकेस्ट प्लेयर है अभी तक का न्यूजीलैंड की तरफ से, शेन और दीपू, और कैप्टन जो है वो अटैक करेंगे इसके ऊपर, इसलिए सीधा उन लोगों ने खालिद मामा के हाथ में बॉल दे दिया है। अच्छी पेस से करते हैं और अंदर लेके आते हैं बॉल को। एक अच्छा शॉट, आराम से दीपू ने बैट को सामने रखा और 2 रन के लिए खेल दिया। खालिद मामा रेड नाइट की तरफ से खेलते हैं इंडोर क्रिकेट, इन स्पोर्ट्स में। एक अच्छा शॉट शेन की तरफ से, बहुत ही अच्छा शॉट। मेरे को लग रहा है यहाँ पे रिव्यू कॉल करना चाहिए, लेकिन शायद बाहर से बोल दिया गया है कि आउट है। आई थिंक मेरे हिसाब से रिव्यू कॉल करना चाहिए था, लेकिन आउट है। आई थिंक रिप्ले में भी अगर हम देख सकें तो शायद आउट लग लग रहा है आपको? खालिद मामा एक दफ़ा फिर, ओ अच्छी पेस से बीट किया इस दफ़ा फिर दीपू को खालिद मामा ने। अच्छी बॉलिंग करते हुए साउथ अफ्रीकन बॉलर्स। हमारे पास जो अभी आए हैं बैरी सिंह हमारे पास आए हैं अभी। क्या बॉलिंग करते हैं, क्या पेस है, बड़े बड़े बैट्समैनों को नचाया है बैरी ने इंडोर क्रिकेट में।
I think, Yasir bhai, I think that was a great decision by the captain for bringing on Khalid for starting off the pair. It started off well. Shane played a wonderful, Deepu played a wonderful shot using his footwork to start with. A good tap, good down up, and another good down up. But I think the calling has been little not that great, and that missed calling has caused them 2 run-outs. And Khalid has taken the 2 wickets for the team.
जी हाँ, आप सही बोल रहे हैं। एक और अच्छा शॉट। शेन थोड़ा अलग ही मूड में नज़र आ रहे हैं आज। आई थिंक बहुत अच्छा डिसीजन था कैप्टन की तरफ से, साउथ अफ्रीकन कैप्टन अबूद की तरफ से, कि उन लोगों ने अटैक करना चाहा, खालिद मामा को लेके आए और अभी तक सफल रहे। देखते हैं अभी आने वाले जो ओवर हैं 2, वो कैसे आने वाले 3 ओवर कैसे निकाल पाते, क्योंकि अभी एक नया बॉलर इंट्रोड्यूस कर दिया है। मिस्टर शाह आए हैं बॉलिंग करने के लिए, लेफ्ट आर्म बॉलर हैं, मीडियम पेस लेफ्ट आर्म मिस्टर शाह। अगर ये पेयर 10 रन भी करता है अली भाई, तो मेरे को लग रहा है कि बहुत अच्छा कमबैक होगा। अगर 10 रन यहाँ से ये पेयर कर जाता है तो स्कोर जो है ऑलमोस्ट 40 पे पहुंच। और ये देखिए एक और शेन ने आराम से हाथ में दे दिया है बॉल, जैसे कैचिंग प्रैक्टिस करवा रहे हैं ऐसे सिर्फ हाथ में दे दिया। हालांकि इसको जोर से मार देते तो अच्छा था, लेकिन फिर भी आराम से अबूद के हाथ में मिस्टर शाह पहले बॉल पे पहला विकेट निकालते हुए।
Well, that was a half-baked shot by Mr. Shane. Here comes Shah again. And that wicket puts Shane on a back foot. He takes one, defends the next ball just to get, calm his nerves down. And here comes Shah again, left arm over. Oh, he's dotted another ball, and here comes third ball. I think that -8 is running on his mind. Brilliant start of the skin with the 2 bowlers. That was quite wide by the Shah and was hit across by Shane. Gets him off the mark in this over. Here comes Deepu, plays it across, but appeal, but not out. So, Mr. Yasir, what do you think New Zealand needs as a total to restrict and what do you think is a defendable total for New Zealand?
मेरे को लग रहा है अगर ये पेयर पॉजिटिव में आ जाता है, यहाँ से 35 तक भी ये लोग चले जाते हैं, तो लास्ट पेयर अगर आपको 15 या 20 रन बना के दे देता है, 50 और 55 रन जो है एक अच्छा टोटल हो जाएगा। क्योंकि न्यूजीलैंड के पास ऐसा बॉलिंग अटैक है कि वो लोग इन लोगों को 55 रन में रोक सकते हैं। क्योंकि लास्ट पेयर में भी यासिर और मसूद जो है वो बैटिंग करना बाकी है, और मेरे को लग रहा है कि 15 से 20 रन जो है उस पेयर में मिनिमम करने ही पड़ेंगे एक अच्छे टोटल तक लेके जाने के लिए न्यूजीलैंड को। लेकिन अभी तक अच्छे से पकड़ के रखा है, पहले पेयर के बाद इतना खुलने नहीं दिया है न्यूजीलैंड को साउथ अफ्रीकन बॉलर ने। सैफी का एक और ओवर, ना सैफी नहीं, अफसान को देखा मैंने जो बोला था, एक अच्छा थिंकिंग अबूद का कि वो लोग अटैक कर रहे हैं इस पेयर को, कि जितना इस पेयर को नीचे लेके आ सकते। अफसान एक
कट करना चाहते थे दीपू, बीट हुए। अफसान लेफ्ट आर्म बॉलर, अच्छी हाइट से अच्छे पेस से बॉल करते हैं। सैफी इनक्रेडिबल टीम ऑनर्स, टीम कैप्टन, एक अच्छा शॉट। अभी भी इस प्लेयर के पास 10 बॉल हैं। अगर वो ये लोग 5 रन पे भी पॉजिटिव में आ जाते हैं बाहर, तो मेरे को लग रहा है कि अच्छा कमबैक होगा यहाँ से। एक दफ़ा फिर ढीले हाथों के साथ शेन ने सीधा खेलने के लिए गए। अगर हमारे राइट हैंड साइड पे आप देखेंगे तो बांग्लादेश और नेदरलैंड का गेम जारी है, जिसमें नेदरलैंड तीसरे पेयर में 13 रन पे है। एक और कैच, एक और विकेट। तो अभी तक जो साउथ अफ्रीकन की प्लानिंग थी वो इसमें कामयाब रहे। इस पेयर को अटैक करके -9 पे रोक के रखा है। टोटल स्कोर 23 पे आ गया है। अफसान लेफ्ट आर्म तेज गति से करते हैं। एक और कैच आई थिंक, और ड्रॉप कर दिया है। इजी कैच, अबूद के हाथ से गिर गया है, तो ये -5 और हो सकते थे यहाँ पे।
Yasir bhai, who do you think will be the next over? Do you think they'll give it to Saifi bhai once more? I think the skin is on a -9, and maybe they might, give the captain one more over, the last over of the skin again.
यहाँ पे देखने वाली चीज़ ये होगी कि यहाँ पे वो सैफी भाई को लेके आते हैं या फिर अटैक करने जाते हैं, फिर से -7 को और नीचे लेके आते हैं एक और अच्छे बॉलर के साथ। क्योंकि अगर आप सैफी और शाह का ओवर मसूद को दे देते हैं, तो वो मेरे को लग रहा है कि जैसे एग्रेसिव मसूद अभी बैटिंग कर रहे हैं, तो मेरे को लगता है वो आराम से 20 से 25 रन मार देंगे लास्ट स्किन में। क्योंकि प्रॉब्लम ये है कि लेकिन शाह, मिस्टर शाह को लेके आए। एक और वीक ओवर अभी निकालने की कोशिश है, लेकिन शाह ने लास्ट ओवर में अच्छी बॉलिंग की थी, एक विकेट निकाला था। तो सैफी का ओवर जो है वो लास्ट पेयर के लिए मेहरान, सैफी, जैदी और अबूत। तो अच्छी सोच यहाँ पे कैप्टन की, शाह का ओवर निकालने के लिए। शाह अच्छा बॉल, इतने ज़ोर से घुमाने गए थे बॉल को, लेकिन बीट हो गए, पेस से बीट हुए इस दफ़ा दीपू।
But rightly so, Mr. Shah coming in for the last over, left hand, and the fielding is on par. Actually, it's quite brilliant for this over. They're on point actually. They dropped a catch earlier, which was quite vital, adding that pressure. And two balls left for the skin. -5 so far. They tried to row, but the wavering throw. Saifi tried to collect it, but 1 run, 2 runs. Another fumble. The batsman just squeezed one more run in there. The negative score now inching towards positive. Last ball. No ball called. That would be a re-ball. 2 runs gifted by the bowler. The negative score has been written off. They've come into positive. Good stop. That's what they wanted. 1 run of the skin.
जितनी आती है मैं करूँ आपने करनी आप कर नहीं आप कर रहे हो तो करो उर्दू में करो इंग्लिश में करो न्यूजीलैंड एक्सेंट वो थोड़ा ज़्यादा फेस हो जाएगा।
मेहरान अपना दूसरा ओवर लेकर आएंगे अब। न्यूजीलैंड एक ऐसी सिचुएशन में है जहां से मैच दोनों साइड पे जा सकता है, तो इस प्लेयर को बहुत इत्तेहाद से खेलना पड़ेगा। और यहाँ पे रन आउट का चांस लग रहा था। क्या आसमान ने बॉल पकड़ी और मारी, ये देखना होगा। क्या डीआरएस लेंगे? और रिव्यू नहीं लिया। रिव्यू लिया है, आई थिंक लिया है रिव्यू। यहाँ पे आशिक अंपायर चेक करेंगे। आई थिंक यहाँ पे बस एक ही चीज़ चेक करनी होगी कि आसमान के हाथ में बॉल थी कि नहीं थी। ये इस एंगल से लग रहा था कि उसके हाथ में बॉल नहीं थी, बट लेट्स सी क्या डिसीजन देते हैं अंपायर। फ्रंट ऑन विजन से कभी कभी इतना क्लियर नज़र नहीं आता। और यहाँ पे हमारे व्यू पे कवर हो रहा है, तो थोड़ा सा वेट करना पड़ेगा अंपायर के डिसीजन का। आशिक अपना टाइम लेते हुए, एक क्रूशियल डिसीजन है क्योंकि यहाँ पे मेक और ब्रेक हो सकता है मैच न्यूजीलैंड के लिए। अगर ये विकेट गिर जाती है तो वो उनका स्कोर बिलो 30 चला जाएगा। और जिस तरह की साउथ अफ्रीका की बैटिंग लाइनअप है उसके सामने आई थिंक एनीथिंग लेस देन 55 इजी स्कोर रहेगा। और यहाँ पे आउट का इशारा, रन आउट हो चुके हैं इस वक्त। और यासिर अपनी पूरी कोशिश की उन्होंने, बट एक बुरा कॉल था, बुरा डिसीजन था और एक और विकेट का नुकसान। यहाँ पे 28 रन हो गए हैं। अब 13वां ओवर चल रहा है। मेहरान अपनी गेंद लेके आए, अच्छी गेंद फुल लेंथ थी और उसको बहुत प्यारा टैप किया इधर यासिर ने, और 2 रन और मिलेंगे। इसी तरह स्कोर हो गया है 30 रन्स। और इस ओवर की 2 बॉलें हो चुकी हैं। लास्ट प्लेयर बैटिंग कर रहा है। अभी तक न्यूजीलैंड ने एक अच्छी सेंसिबल बैटिंग की है, बट अगेन एज आई सेड पहले कि ये क्रूशल प्लेयर है यहाँ पे, और यहाँ से अगर थोड़ा सा झटका मिला न्यूजीलैंड को तो मसला हो सकता है। एक अच्छी शॉट और बहुत प्यारी रनिंग। आई थिंक यहाँ पे बहुत ज़बरदस्त रनिंग मसूद की तरफ से, और इजी आई थिंक 2 रन्स है यहाँ पे। और रिव्यू के लिए साउथ अफ्रीका का इशारा, बट आई डोंट थिंक दिस इज आउट। आई थिंक बैट्समैन द रनर मेड इट इजीली इनटू द crease. Yes, he is in. Seems like in, and Kohli will check and we will get to know the final decision. South Africa doesn't seem confident at all, and I think it is not out. We'll have to wait. We'll have to wait and find the decision from the umpire. On the other hand, Bangladesh is bowling beautifully against Netherlands. They have kept them below 30 so far and the last player is batting, and South Africa's captain Safi Bai is going to go and check the decision himself. On my left, Afghanistan is also struggling against a strong Sri Lankan lineup, even though they're not playing their first 8 or their strongest 8, but they're doing well against Afghanistan, keeping them to a reasonable score. And in the first court, India is again on fire and batting beautifully. They have crossed 60 runs mark in the last pair, and England are struggling to hold them. So we're waiting for the decision here. Ashik is taking his own sweet time, and Safi Bai says it's not out, but it was a close one as we had said before. It is not out. A good call from Ashik, the umpire, normally a very good umpire, but takes time sometimes and gets confused. Alright, Mehran with his fourth ball to Yasir. And a very good full ball, but beautifully played by Yasir. And that's another 4 runs. And this is very crucial for New Zealand. And 4 more added. The score moves to 36 with 1 ball to go, or 2 balls to go in this over. 2 balls to go. Mehran over the wicket this time. And bowls a beauty of a delivery. That's a pitch from Mehran. Just over the stumps. And batsman had no idea what to do about that, and the score remains at 36. And South Africa bowling beautifully, keeping them in check. They will love to keep them below 50, but these batsmen looking pretty good. Here comes Mehran with his last ball. Another very good full delivery, but that's going for 4 more. And this is brilliant from New Zealand. Good counter punch from New Zealand and by Masood, and the score moves on to 40 with 3 overs to go. Another 15 from here on, and South Africa would be biting their nails, because it would be it seems like New Zealand have a very good bowling lineup and very experienced fielders in their squad. Zadi Bhai will bring in the next over as very experienced platinum player, and he was the second pick for South Africa in the auctions. And Abood is handling the boundary now, one of the finest fielders here in indoor cricket. Here comes Zedi, blocking our view is Abood. Full ball, oh, that should have been gone. This should have been a wicket, and Zedi took it really well but could not hit the stumps, and Masood comes through for a single, but it was a bad call from the striker. But luckily for New Zealand, they get another one into the. Here comes another second ball from Yasir. Played a very good leg side shot, gets an easy 2, and that's the score moves on to 10 runs. 43 is the total. Zedi to bring in his third ball. Masood plays it again on the leg side, and it's another easy 3 runs. And the score is moving swiftly now. It's gone to 46, and South Africa, for the first time in this match, looks under pressure now. Another wide now. So this is what pressure is. They know that once they touch that 55 to 60 runs, this is going to be a tough battle here.
So Kasimba, I see that South Africa is a decent bowling side, but do you think they have the batsmen to score the runs and, chase the target?
The South Africans have been relying heavily on Abood and Zedi's pair, and it's going to be crucial again the way they start off. So looking at today's batting lineup, it's not the strongest. So this is a good chance for New Zealand. They have put up a good total already on the board. Another 2 overs, and if they get another 10 from here on, I think South Africa will be under trouble. Will be under pressure. So now one crucial over here from Sefi. This is going to be spin to a left-hander, right arm off spin. Sefi, a very experienced indoor player, and Yasir, another rising star here in indoor cricket, playing for New Zealand, KG Lions, New Zealand. Here comes Sefi round the wicket to left-hander, and a beautiful ball right into the stumps, and that's a dot ball. Here comes the second ball, and it's on the legs. I think it's pads or leg, no bat involved there. That's 2 dot balls, and this is a good start from Sefi. Crucial third ball here. Crucial third ball for the match itself, not just for this innings or the pair. Here comes Sefi with the third ball. Yasir on strike, comes down the track, misses it completely, and is stumped or run out, whatever you want to call it. And South Africa pegged them back below 50 now, on to 45. 9 more balls, 9 more crucial balls here from South Africa, and Sefi showing his experience. That's a beauty of a ball from Sefi. a right-hand off-spinner's dream to a left-hander, and Safi Bai showing all his experience. In comes the fourth ball of this over, and it's a very good tap from Yasir, and gets 2 more and gets back to 47 now. There are still 8 balls in this match now. If they get another 16 from here, they go over 60, which is what New Zealand would be eyeing from here on. Here comes Safi with his 5th ball of the match. It's another, this is stupidity. This is really bad from Masood, one of the most experienced players playing in this tournament, and plays into the hands of Zedi, one of the finest fielders here in South Africa's team. Gets into the hands, throws it back to the keeper, an easy run out, and New Zealand are giving easy chances to South Africa and giving them a chance to get back into this game and get away from the pressure. On the other hand, on the right side, Bangladesh has stopped Netherlands at 33 runs only in the 8 overs and 34 to win. This is a crucial match for both Bangladesh and Netherlands, and the winners would go into the top 4. They can get into the top 4. A brilliant over from Safi, showing all his experience, turning away from the left-hander, got the left-hander on strike and made full use of that. And now Abood, the rising star of indoor cricket, is going to bowl the last over of the match. Has a habit of bowling few wides in the last over. Let's see what he does now. Here comes Abood to Yasir, right arm around, and bowls a full toss, and could be very critical, and Yasir was way out of the crease or the line, and that's an easy 3, I guess. Yes, that is 3 more, and the score moves on to 44 runs. Abood with a full toss. He has to control here. He goes round the wicket to Masood. A very good ball, and South Africa once again doesn't take the chance. Mehran there could not take it cleanly and throw it back to the non-striker's end. But a good ball from Abood, good comeback ball. Here comes the 3rd ball of the over, the last over of the innings, 45 runs on the board. And that's, as I said, he has a habit of bowling few wides in the last over and does bowl 1 wide here. And the score moves on to 47, and New Zealand are looking good once again to cross that 50 runs mark, which could bring some pressure for South Africa. Here comes Abood with his 3rd ball again, and that's straight, well bowled, but not a good shot from Yasir. They should look to tap here and get at least 5 to 6 runs here. Don't waste the balls with the dot balls. So here comes Abood again with his 4th ball of the match, for the over, and a very good ball. Oh, that was crucial. That is crucial again. Oh, this could have been gone on the striker's end. South Africa not utilizing the chances that have been created by good bowling, but this is lucky for New Zealand. They could have been easily below 45 runs again. Abood has 2 more balls, 2 good taps here, takes New Zealand over 50 runs, which would be good. And here comes Abood, a very good full ball, and they get an easy single here. 48 is the score with 1 ball to go, 1 legal ball to go. This is the last over, so there is a reball in case Abood bowls a wide or no ball. And New Zealand thinks it's a 7. Let's see. Very good ball. Again a misfield, and gives them 2 more runs. That's 50 up for New Zealand, and that's all what they'll score. They could have easily been over 65 runs had they created some chances. So Ali is there with me. Ali, what do you think of the score?
Good evening, everyone. I would say, New Zealand were out to give wickets, which the team South Africa couldn't take. So I would say New Zealand are short of around 15 to 20 runs, and South Africa will be unhappy with the total, because I'm sure they would have, had they taken the wickets, the score would have been way below 30 at least. So I would say South Africa will come back with the bat, with a bit of dejection, but let's see them chase it with a high opening in the first batting pair.
On our left hand court, it's Afghanistan versus Sri Lanka going on, and Afghanistan are batting beautifully squad. Afghanistan, the Neptune Afghanistan, which has a lot of Sri Lankan talent, the best of the indoor cricket. Kumara and Dilisara batting together for Afghanistan, and two after 16 overs, sorry, 15 more over, 62 runs on the board. It's Indian 12 on the are quite there's no noise coming from the English dugout. 112 on the board. Get to make them chase this. They're not happy at all. So we'll be shortly back with the live commentary of the the South Africa versus the New Zealanders. In the meanwhile, the last over of Afghanistan versus Sri Lanka. Here comes Usman Munir. Usman Munir is one of the finest in indoor cricket. Has played for UAE development recently. That's a very good tap again from Kumara. Sara have come outblown Sri Lankans here. So the batsmen, the openers for South Africa are in. Yeah, it's gonna be the old school friends, Abood and Asfan. Here comes Shane, first ball. Oh, that's a very good start. Right arm around the wicket. Oh, that's given as a wide. Didn't seem like a wide from this angle, but it's given. And the umpire's call is final call. It's given 2 runs. Wide दे दी. 2 run पहले टैप था. Oh, अच्छा. Sorry, it's not given. Corrected by Sancha bhai. So third ball again now. This is a very good start here from Shane, Asfan and Abood. Asfan and Abood are starting for South Africa. Incredibles. That's a good tap. Just a run that takes the score to 3. We have Sancha with us. Sancha, what do you think of the score? You are leading New Zealand or managing New Zealand. Do you think your boys can stop them?
Yes, definitely. If we stop Abood, this game is over right here.
So you think the other batsmen of South Africans don't have the capability to do this?
They feed on Abood's runs. If you cut that off, then they'll struggle to make the 50.
That's the experience speaking here from Sancha. Everyone knows, all eyes on Abood now. Abood is the man for South Africa. If they can give them a good score here, even if not the skin, but at 18 to 20 runs on the board, and I think South Africa would be pretty happy. Here comes Shane with his last ball of the match. It's kind of a full toss. Oh, that should have been taken by Masood at the boundary, at the back net, but it's dropped and it's 4 more. So 7 on the board already. With the 1 over gone, it seemed like a very good over to start off with, but that last ball 4 from Abood has turned things around for South Africa. So it's a good start for South Africa, but as Sanchabai said, once you get Abood, once you get this skin, I think South Africa would struggle. They are not playing their best 8, they are not playing the strongest team tonight. due to the unavailability of few players. The captain is missing, Nadir is missing, and it's a big loss for them. So they have to find some motivation from somewhere, and Abood is the one who can give them. Here comes John, another very good silver division player, and that's a good shot again from Abood. Gets them 2 more and puts Asfan back on strike. Asfan is improving day by day, but this is the test. This is where you need to get better. This is where you need to show yourself. This is the stage, and that's a wide, I think. Yes, it is, and that will make it. That will give them 2 more runs, and John just not able to get his line right so far. He comes with his 3rd ball, and that's a very good ball. But what a tap! What a tap from Asfan. Look at his height and how he blocked that one. That asks a lot. And this is a good stuff. This is good stuff from Asfan and Abood. Very good start for South Africa. Here comes John again. Oh, that's in the air. Easily taken. And pressure taking on Abood. The pressure of scoring runs for South Africa taking on Abood. That's 1 wicket, and New Zealand would be pumped now, because once you get Abood, once you get couple of wickets, it's gonna be very, very hard for them to get the skin. And I think Abood was sent early on with Asfan to make sure that they get that skin. And the manager of Desert Wolves is pretty happy with how South Africa have lost that wicket, because a victory here for New Zealand can bring Bangladesh up the ranks if they win their match. That's a very easy run. The Netherlands are pumped now. They've got a wicket on right court, and here comes a beautiful ball from John. A very good shot, but not the best of the fielding, and that's easy 3 runs. Easy 3 runs. Alright, so 11 runs on the board after 2 overs. This is a very good start from South Africa. 10 more, they'll get the skin as well. Here comes Yasir, a very good pick for New Zealand in the silver category. Here comes left arm round the wicket, and that's a no ball. Not a good start. Not a good start. Not the best of the starts by New Zealand bowlers. Even though they have got a wicket, they should have got a couple of them. But the bowling has not been good. Bowling has been quite average. Here comes Yasir, another no ball. This is poor cricket from New Zealand. I think Sachin needs to come and talk to Yasir here. He needs to make sure that they bowl wicket to wicket and make the batsman play, and make sure that the batsmen are the ones getting runs and not free runs through wides and no balls. Here comes the 3rd ball of Yasir's over. That's a wide. That's a no ball. Oh, that's poor start from Yasir. This is all giving away the pressure that was being built by that wicket of Abood. But now I think South Africa is in control. I think 25 to 30 from here, and I think South Africa would chase this on quite easily. Oh, this is very poor bowling from Yasir. He has no control over his line, and even length has been not that great. Yasir will go over the wicket, or no, he's continuing round the wicket. Here comes Yasir to Abood, and that's a good tap. Oh, this is poor, and this is poor all around. Oh, this is really, really bad piece of fielding. This is not good. This is what pressure does to you. This is very, very, very basic from New Zealanders here. Russell or Masood should have been at the back stump. A very good throw from Sachin Talwar, the captain, but they could not utilize it. It could have easily been below 10 runs had they taken their chances. Here comes Yasir, and another. This is poor. This is what inexperience does to you. You see a left-hander on strike, you need to come over the wicket being a left-hander. You need to bowl into the stumps. How can you bowl from round the wicket to a left-hander, and your ball is swinging away, and all over you have been bowling on the wide off stump to a right-hander? So this is where experienced player needs to come in and talk to the inexperienced players even though Yasir has played a lot, but this is a high octane match. This is with platinum players, this is with gold players, and this is where you need to learn. And Yasir, that's not what was expected of him in that over, and the momentum has been shifted towards South Africa, and Sachin has given the ball to Somil, and he has to break this partnership couple of times. Oh, that's a beauty of a start. This is superb start from Somil. If he can bowl 3 to 4 deliveries here, I think Abood will struggle. He will go for the shots and could bring in some catches for Masood at the back net or for Deepu. Oh, that's good stuff. That's a very good shot from Abood. He waited and just tapped it onto the offside, gets a double and brings Aswan back on strike. This is a brilliant start from South Africa. Here comes Somil again, and that's a wide, I guess. Is it? No, it's not. Given inside the crease, inside the lines, and that will add a dot ball into the innings of South Africa. Here comes Somil with his fourth ball. Beautiful ball, beautiful ball. This is where experience comes in. That's how you need to bowl. Nice, slow, swing it away from the batter, and batter had no clue about that. So Ali, please, what do you think about the start that South Africa has achieved so far?
I'd say this is a good start. Now the target would be not to lose a wicket. We have 1 ball to go, and Abood would be making sure not to give a wicket, but given his situation, I know he's going to be looking to score, but that's a good delivery, and the over ends with 26 runs on the board. And we have a change of batsmen. We have Saifi and Mehran coming in. Saifi number 7 and Mehran number 32. This pair will be looking to build upon the previous pair to give them an easy chance to close off the game well before the 4th innings, 4th skin.
So Ali, if you could just guide us through, South Africa is already halfway there, but obviously cricket is a funny game. Anything can happen. New Zealand has 3 more skins to get back the pressure, to put on the pressure again, get back things in their control. Masood, an experienced player, coming in, starting off the 2nd skin. Which are the weak overs do you think where South Africa is going to capitalize on for New Zealand?
I mean, in terms of skill, I would not say anyone is weak, but inexperience would be what would cost New Zealand. Now, I would say, I mean, in my experience, Deepu Devnani seems a bit, inexperienced for such a level, and maybe South Africa will be waiting for his overs to come on and then score on those, all the while saving the wickets.
Well, it's been Masood has been starting the over and still dot balls and no runs scored. Mehran struggling to get off the mark, but it's just been 2 runs. Here comes in Masood. Oh, 1 more. Misses that, but runs in for 1. I think this over and this skin could be crucial for New Zealand, trying to take back as many wickets, get that 27 down, get the score down into a controllable range for them. It's been a good over so far from Masood. Just 1 run so far. Who do you think is going to be coming up next?
And that's a good delivery by Masood. Just on a side note, Mustafa, I would say, just like Pakistan runs on Mehran, So the same thing goes for South Africa. They run on this player Mehran, and everything revolves around him. The more he performs, the team performs. And the same way, like I said, Pakistan runs on Mehran, the automobile, and we have this player with the same namesake. And will be good to see this Mehran, how well he performs.
So Mehran being very crucial now for South Africa. Sefi Bhai is very experienced batsman. Mehran is pretty young to indoor cricket as well, but has gained a lot of experience by playing different franchise leagues. And so yeah, as Ali said initially, that Deepu is the one that South Africa might look to attack or take full use of, and the start seems like Ali was right. Just a bit back of length delivery, beautifully tapped by Sefi, very experienced indoor cricketer. And Mehran is a good hitter, but a good shot here. This is very good running and shot from Mehran again. So Deepu has given away 4 runs in 2 balls, and the South Africans look like they will overhaul this one in no time. Here comes Deepu, 3rd ball of the over. And that's again well bowled, but well played by South Africa's stand-in captain for tonight, Sefi. Here comes Deepu with his 4th ball. A very full ball, little swing, and this is poor from New Zealand. Is that taken? Is that out? I think it's given out, but review has been taken. It's given out, but this is not good from New Zealanders. South Africa made a mistake, but New Zealand, I think this should have been an easy out. And Ali, what do you think so far of New Zealand's fielding?
I would say they're not having a good day at all. There's been so many missed opportunities. Like, I would say South Africa has been giving them chances. New Zealand is grabbing them by the hands, both hands, and still dropping them. So I don't know what can save them today. As we progress, we'll see how it goes.
If you have to rate the worst fielding so far of this match, who would you do it? Because South Africa were not good enough as well. They missed a lot of chances, but New Zealand batters gave them much more chances. So you think New Zealand are fielding better than South Africans, or South Africans were still better?
See, I would say it's a battle of who's the worst fielder of the day, because both the teams have shown their missed fields and missed chances. It's gonna be the battle of who fields well on the day and who's gonna win the game. Whoever fields today is gonna win them the game. And like I said, this game makes heroes from zeros and heroes to villains. So let's see whether New Zealand is gonna turn into a villain or be a hero today. And that's almost a drop catch again. That's a drop catch again. So Qasim, I think the problems continue.
As we have been speaking, it's the battle of the fielders tonight. Batting has been good, bowling has been decent from both the sides, but it's the fielding which, if you look at the difference so far, it is the fielding so far, because the chances that have been given by South African batsmen to New Zealanders have been equal, but it's the grab which has it's not been grabbed by New Zealand so far. But who knows, one skin can change the thing, one over can change the match, and this is indoor cricket. One bad over and things can take a turn around. It can motivate them. Sachin doing the right thing here, coming and speaking to the fielders in the middle of a skin, and this is good. This is good from Sachin. He's very experienced. I think one of the most experienced indoor cricketer, and he will come and bowl himself now. On the other hand, Netherlands are fighting it back against Bangladesh. The pair looked like completing that 30 runs, but it's been pegged back to 15 now. The second skin is, even though they're winning that skin, but they have lost a couple of wickets now. Here comes Sachin. A short ball. This is not what you need after that motivational speech by Sachin. This is not good bowling. It has to be full. Ball full and let the ball do the talking. Short ball is easier to tap on the offside or the leg side. Here comes Sachin. This is the beauty of, oh, that's a good one from Sachin. This is what you need to bowl. Safi Bhai is not someone who would attack you. So just keep bowling in there and let him make a mistake of going against you. Here comes Sachin, third ball. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. He'll stay in the crease. He will try to tap it around. And once you get better of him, he might struggle. He might give you a chance. And this is a very crucial ball here for New Zealand. Again, they have to take the chance. It's very poorly bowled and very well batted by Safi. And the nerves are, New Zealand's are not doing their best in the field. Mehran again with the strike now. Sachin to bowl. Second last ball of the of this over, and that's a very good delivery. That's a very good delivery. Chance once again. It's missed. It's not grabbed by New Zealand, and that's what we have been talking tonight. That the New Zealanders' fielding is not up to the mark, even though the chances have been created, but it's not been taken. 33 on the board after 2 skins. I think South Africa are right on their way.
Well, the nightmare continues for Team New Zealand. We have the last over of the skin coming up. Let's see who saves the day for them. South African batsmen are pretty confident. It's like a walk in the park for them. Another 5 runs will get them the skin. South Africa are chasing the second skin of 11 runs, 7 on the board. We have the experienced Shomil Shah, number 10. Will he be the one to save the day for New Zealand? What do you think, Mustafa?
Well, yeah, we saw his previous over. He had a tremendous previous over. He mixed it up with a few slower balls and a quick ones. And as you can see, that was a full toss. And that's a third ball for him. He's quite experienced in Indo. He's been playing for a long time. So he really knows. Just 1 run from that. And I think the South Africans are just trying to get this over out, trying to play it out and make sure that they stay within the mark that they've wanted.
And that's another great delivery. And that's another chance gone down. So Mustafa, I would say, when I see Shomil ball, he reminds me of right-armed Wasim Akram, because each delivery is a different one. If I recall, Wasim Akram used to do the same. You could never predict what he would do. Each delivery would be a different one, and we are seeing the same thing in here, and that's a good delivery. Almost played on by Mehran. And we have 1 more ball to go. With South Africa needed 3 runs for the skin. Shomil runs in. That's a good ball. Nicely hit. And that's 2 runs. So South Africa ends with a draw with 11 runs on the skin and 37 runs for the total.
Well, with those 11 runs are going to be quite costly for New Zealand because the next skin is not such a target. It's just 1 run. So that'll be an easy 3 skins already for them. Unless New Zealand pulls out something from their bag and surprises the 2 new batsmen, Hoodie and Mr. Shah, come in for South Africa.
It's funny you mentioned Hoodie because New Zealand needs to pull off a Houdini here if they need to get the skin and the game. Because each point is important in this tournament. They cannot just be complacent and let this skin go as well. They need to fight for the skin. And I would say if they don't fight it now, they're going to be losing this game. John coming in. Nicely hit, and that's... There we go. Like I said, Houdini has come to the party for New Zealand. And Hoodie is the one to give the wicket.
Well, I wouldn't give all the credit to Hoodie. It was a partnership tag team move by Mr. Shah, just deflecting that ball back to the fielder, and you can see Hoodie absolutely furious about it. And Shah hasn't moved an inch.
John comes in with a great delivery, and that's a no-run. New Zealand needs to keep doing this if they want to win the skin and get their chances in the match. John running in again. That's a great delivery again. Dot ball. South Africa moves to a third ball. Third ball for South Africa. John runs in. And that's another chance gone down. The nightmares continue. Oh boy. This is not a good day for Masood at all, Mustafa.
Well, actually, the fielders are quite interdependent on each other, it seems, and no one's taking the ownership to come and collect the ball, actually. That's what it seems like today. They're attacking the ball midway. Shoulders look quite down for the New Zealand side. Not sure if they still believe they can win this match.
John runs in. That's another dot ball. Chance at the keeper's end. And Mr. Shah seems to be safe. So continuing on with what Mr. Mustafa said, I think either there's something in the ball or the pitch. I don't know what kind of demons are we going to be seeing in the... do you think there are demons in the pitch or demons in their heads for New Zealand?
Well, obviously demons in their heads. I think, like we said earlier, the lack of taking ownership is missing tonight. Pretty much laid back fielding. Not sure where are they, where do they stand on the table? If you can just let our audience know, what are the table positions for both these? We'll just check ESPN and find out the table positions. So New Zealand are on number 2 on the table, whereas the South Africans are number 5. So pretty much relaxed of their positions, I guess. But they shouldn't be taking it so easily. You know, they need to fight back. They need to keep their position, maybe go up higher. But it's been good so far. Seturaj coming in for over number 10.
I mean, if you see, right now what's happening at the Men's Cricket World Cup, New Zealand, even though they're winning the games, but on the table now they're at, at a point that they can be knocked out, because we have another, magical performance coming in from the unexpected team of the World Cup, Pakistan. And rightly so, they're not playing today for the Mr. Cricket World Championship, but yeah, just to mention, that's a very unusual go at the ball by Mr. Shah. Setu showing all his experience. The number 27 comes in. That's a good tap. Really nicely done by Mr. Shah. That was very, very basic. And we have the end of the over with the score at 39. The team New Zealand is being very casual, and I don't see any intent of trying to even win the skin, which is pretty alarming, would you say, Mr. Vattan?
It is actually, and they've sent in Deepu again. Wasn't such a great over beginning. Oh well, they've taken the ball away from him. They're bringing in Yasser. I'm not sure if that was a better decision. I think Deepu's over was much better than Yasser's over. Again, let's see if the onslaught continues And that's what the batsman did. He spread his legs onto the wide. And that's where Yasir bowled. Easy.
You know, today when I see Yasir, I clearly see this as a backstory of a villain. You know, it's a villain being made today because I have no idea what's going on with Yasir. He's a very experienced bowler, but something's off today, and that's another unusual delivery, but even more so unusually played by Mr. Shah. He has the dancing shoes on today, I would say. Mr. Shah seems to be auditioning for Bollywood, and that's a great shot and a miss once again by New Zealand. Nothing is going their way today, and Yasir's nightmare continues. Well defended by Udi. Yasir needs that wicket to redeem himself. He runs in, and that's another dot ball. The last two deliveries have shown some intent by the New Zealand players. And we have the final over of the skin with the batsman on the third ball. Masood coming in looking for some redemption as well after a nightmare day on the field. He's wearing a black jersey. Let's see if he shows the players the black colors.
Well, that was the second time Deepu was sent back to his fielding position from the run-up. I guess Deepu's eager to bowl, but the captain is not
I mean, there's nothing wrong because you see, he's trying to show that intent, you know, that I want to win the game for the team, and it's sad to see that the experienced players are having, like, you know, sort of no intent today, and I have no idea what's going on with them. This doesn't seem like a team of 8 players. I see 8 individuals today on the field. Masood comes in. That's a great delivery and another miss. Another miss, Mustafa, another miss.
The South Africans score total reaches 44. Masood bowling the last over of the third skin over the wicket. You know, that was a quick delivery into the legs of Hudi. But he's relaxed. He's as cool as a cucumber. They know they have it. And they're attacking still. They're playing aggressive, South Africa. They're not looking to defend. They're showing some great intent here. And look at them, they're just playing around on the crease. Look at that stance from Hudi. He's got an that's out.
And something positive for the New Zealanders. That was a good catch. And Hudi will be dejected with himself because another wicket here could lose them the skin. Mr. Shah needs to play smart here. We have 2 deliveries to go. And all Mr. Shah would be to defend these 2 deliveries in order to not lose the skin. But the confidence seeping through the South Africans tells me that they would want to show some aggression. I would say Mr. Shah is today more of a hybrid between Chandrapal and Surya Kumar Yadav. What do you say?
Well, Mr. Shah's antics are continuing, and he's actually trying to get inside the head of the bowler. But they've secured that skin and the second skin with just 1 run. That's all they needed. they've left the team on the total of 39. In comes a very experienced pair of Khalid and Zaidi. These are two of the experienced indoor cricket players, and they just need to score 12 runs in 4 overs to win this game. Now we have we have Shane with 1 over, we have Sachin with 1 over, we'll have 1 over from Setu. Who else?
Sachin. And Sachin runs in. That's a good tap by Zaidi. But Mustafa, I would say New Zealand might have a short chance here, because I've seen Khalid more often than not, mess up the games. Hopefully today is not that day, but if it is, then New Zealand might have a chance to win, because there's no chances of them, beating Zaidi and his taps, because he's just pure experience and skill. But also at the other end, we have the master, Sachin. He runs in the number 10, and that's another easy tap. This is bread and butter for Zaidi.
Absolutely. If you bowl him in that, his down up is actually quite, it's lovely to watch Zaidi with his tap downs, and here comes Sachin. That same ball for Khalid is so difficult, whereas for Zaidi it's a piece of cake. He makes it look so easy. They've scored 7 runs already. It goes for a well, they're close to the target now. Look at that, beautiful. Just places the ball to a down up, and it's really fun to watch Zaidi, playing those shots. It makes it look so easy. The scores are equal, 50 up for South Africa.
Rightly so, Mustafa. These are some beautiful shots from Zaidi. And it's a Diwali season coming up, so these shots, I would say, are like a jalebi. They're just, just fun to watch, and just the way you get that jalebi being made. The same way I would say Zaidi is just hitting those shots with those, the caressing that he does with his wrists. And Shane comes in, another chance, and finally Masood takes it, and that's a run out. Like I said, Mustafa, in the beginning of this game, that Khalid Mama would be the one that did look to attack, because more often than not, I told you, he's the one who tends to give wickets. Although he is experienced, he should take them home, but it's a funny game, so anything can happen. Shane brings some life back into the New Zealand innings. And we have Zaidi on the mark, Shane running up. And that was a close call. Shane doing well here against the experienced Zaidi. We have Khalid back on strike, looking to cover up for his run out that he gave away.
So looking at Zaidi now, and on this side of New Zealand's fielding side, I think what usually we've seen before is what stops Zaidi is the usual 2 fielders close to him who leap right in front of him, blocking those down-ups right in the start, and that sort of blocks him up. But we don't see anyone here who can take that jump and be right in his face to stop those down-ups by Zaidi. But Shane doing a wonderful job. And, ooh, that could have been. Puts in a third ball by Shane. Some great delivery, and just Khalid Mama struggling to get that run.
Yeah, the New Zealand is clearly missing, the Spider-Man Arjun Manohar, because we see a lot of these, jumps from him, and the effective ones as well. It's not just, that he jumps and he creates that, pressure onto the batsman. And New Zealand clearly missing someone like that in the field. We are missing someone like Arjun in the tournament. It brings some flair into the, fielding sides, and also it gives the batsman a challenge. How do we get past such a fielder? Because it should not be always a battle between the bat and the ball. It should be between the batsman and the fielder as well.
Well, there are other players who do the same that we've seen. We've seen the Sri Lankan Ruvan Chandra doing those leaps. We've seen Isuru Umesh. I don't know if you remember him. He's been missing from the Indo cricket front. And Rohan Nayak, he's playing this tournament. Oh, wonderful 7 by Khalid Mama. That's what makes this game so exciting. And look at that. New Zealand is totally shuddered by that. They've lost all motivation now. Shoulders are down. And South Africa will build on from it. Look at that. Another boundary. Khalid just aggressively looking for another run. 24 runs already. The target is passed. 63 runs for the total. South Africa in safe waters now. And the Demons have finally caught up onto New Zealand.
That's a great boundary by Khalid. And we see the two contrasts in the batting, the Zaidi's taps versus Khalid Mama's aggressive, lofted shots. And Deepu clearly,
England versus India is going down to the wire. Another 10 runs required. They still have 13 balls. And England are batting beautifully. What a chase we have witnessed here. They've won all the skills so far chasing. England are not giving up yet.
And we enter the last over with Seturaj coming in.
This is
New Zealand should be easily taking this home. South Africa should be easily taking this home. Unless we see another miracle today, but it's a tough chance. Setu coming in. Another lofted shot by Khalid and easily makes the ground for another 3 runs.
has been batting beautifully. The court number 2, it's Sri Lanka versus Afghanistan.
Zaidi looking calm. Setu running in.
Pair of 41 runs.
That's a dot ball.
So football cricket for UAE and Sri Lanka, Kumara and Gulisana. They have done brilliantly for their team to take them to
Well,
semi-final.
statistically speaking, we have 4 balls left and only 4 wickets in a row can win them the game. Will that happen?
Well, Abid, I think you need to come back to reality, because these are the things that we expect from our Pakistani team only.
That's a well shot. That's goal. Cherry.
We believe them so hardly that it actually happens sometimes.
And he is the most paid player in this tournament. And he's showing well.
Well, Mustafa, as they say, the Kudrat ka Nizam is not with New Zealand today at all.
But we still wait and watch. Another 15 runs to
And South Africa are cruising with 2 balls to go.
Team England.
Setu coming in. That's another aggressive shot, and that's a 5 from Zaidi. Zaidi opening his arms, hitting it for a 5. And we have the last ball.
Points here. Very important points for Afghanistan. Court number 3. It's South Africa versus New Zealand. And it's a one-sided
Well, Abid, Ali,
fielding.
it's going to be a whitewash.
South Africa was not up to the mark. I think it's that's the difference. And
4 skins.
Sachin Tendulkar.
Wow.
That's gone. I think that's out. But
Well, they take the last ball out. Was given out by the umpire. They've gone up for the review, but still they've won by 4 skins. South Africa jump up the table. We'll sure find out where they place, but New Zealand has lost this game.
Well, congratulations to South Africa for this amazing win. And New Zealand teams, looks like they have a lot to go back to the drawing board for. Let's see how they come back the next game. And this is me signing out. Ali Abid. It was great to commentate, and thank you, Mustafa, for having me on board.
Thank you, Abid, for lending your voice. I think we've probably hit a new record because of you. About 15,000 people coming in to listen to your beautiful voice. We're still waiting for the umpire to give that final decision. He's given it out though. 74. I think that's it. He's given it out. In the final score, 74 runs for New Zealand, for South Africa, and New Zealand just scoring 50. Well, thank you for joining in. Until next time, this is Tin Sports signing off.